Hello guys, it's me, AMG, and today explain a little more how you can create anti-recoil profiles for different weapons. From our last video, we already have one anti-recoil. If I press F1, I'm gonna have the R1 anti-recoil, and it works pretty well. It's pretty accurate. I have tested all the weapons or rifles that I have available right now, and this one was very different. When I tested, like no anti-recoil right now, and as you can see, it goes up and to the right. I'm gonna try it with the R1 anti-recoil that we all created. It's a very basic one. And yeah, the vertical recoil is reduced but goes to the right. So this is where you can decide if you want to have a specific key for this specific rifle, and it's gonna be enabled from one key over here. We need to create another group because it's gonna be a new toggle or a new profile. I'm gonna call it AR2. Save it. Okay, yeah, we have the new group. Now we need a new toggle for that group, right? So let's go and do it. This new mapping, keyboard F2, okay? It's gonna be on a press activation, all right? And now it's gonna be on the smart action, and it's gonna enable, if you remember, it's gonna enable or AR2 group, and only the AR2 group. That's why it has the ground. Save it, close it. How we can fix a weapon that has vertical and horizontal anti-recoil? Well, you can go and fix one and then the other one. I prefer to fix first the vertical anti-recoil. So our anti-recoil is gonna kick in when we press the fire button, so it's gonna be like that. This is smart action, and as you might now know, or as you remember from the last video, we did the aim magnitude, aim angle, and weight. Our weight is gonna be infinite, and we are going to fix the vertical anti-recoil, so it's gonna be 180 angle, and now our aim magnitude has to be, I think it was 1. And next we want to group it to our new group. It's gonna be AR2. There it goes. Okay, let's try it. AR2. Yeah, it still goes up like quite a lot. Let's try 1.5. okay, 1.5. let's try it. Yeah, I think it's pretty much there. So now we have to counter or remove the horizontal anti-recoil, right? So for this one we need to create a new smart action. Okay, so left mouse button, let's go to the smart action. We go to aim magnitude, aim angle, weight. Okay, and weight is infinite. And now our aim angle is not going to be 180. It has to be 270. So it goes to the left. Anyways, you can see like this small arrow on the icon. So you select that one, and we move it. So the arrow goes where we want. Okay, so there it goes. And now the aim magnitude, let's try 1%. And now remember, it's very important, we have to associate this smart action to our right anti-recoil profile. Okay, in this case is AR2, so there it goes. Save it, close it, select F2. There it goes, AR2, and let's try it. Okay, it's going way to the left, so we need to reduce the horizontal recoil. So yeah, let me try again. Yeah, it's way too much. It's way too much. Let's remove it. Let's try 42. 0.42. Yeah. Save it, close it. F2. Yeah. I like it. For sure, this is the right one. We have it, guys, already. Finally. Okay, so I remember this machine gun, large machine gun, is the PKPVP. Oh my god, what the names. It has like a similar recoil pattern that the last rifle. I'm gonna show you. No anti-recoil. It's gonna go up and to the right. Right? Okay, let's try the AR2 profile. Here it comes. Oh yeah, man. So there you go. And that's how you make a specific anti-recoil. So now you have to memorize which anti-recoil profile works for each weapon. On Battlefield games, you have a little like a lock-on. When you hold the L2 button, it's got like a really lock-on and auto aims to enemies. For shotguns, this is where you can use like auto scope and shoot smart action. It will be very handy. So we can do a special key when we are using a shotgun. So it's gonna be a new profile because it's a new way to shoot. And yeah, so what we need to do, as you might know or you might guessing right now, we did a new group. So I'm gonna call it Group D. It's gonna be, let's call it Scope Shoot. Okay, save it. Now let's create a new mapping so we can toggle that new group. I'm gonna use keyword F3. It's gonna be a press activation. Okay, smart action is gonna enable and enable only for SS shoot, right? Save it, close it, and we have it ready. Okay, so now we need a mod that can do this for a single press. For shotguns, I prefer to do it on the right mouse button. You can do it always on the left side mouse button, but in my opinion, that can be very annoying because you always go into the scope in animation for every time you press the shooting button. I prefer the right side, so I'm gonna do it on the right side. So let's go. Mouse right button is gonna be press. Smart action. The first thing that we need is the zoom in, so it's gonna be L2 with a waiting time. The animation is pretty much mostly 224 or 25. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so now we zoom in and now we can shoot it, right? So let's press the R2. We're still holding the zoom in button. Now we make a shot. We need a waiting time before releasing the trigger. Now the trigger is released. Okay, for another 15 milliseconds, and now we finally can release the L2 or zoom in button. Okay, let's go. So now we have the smart action ready. Remember, always remember, now we need to group it to our new profile. It's gonna be shot. Okay, the scope shot. There it goes. Save it, close it. Okay, now we're gonna press the scope shot. There it is. And when I press the right mouse button, it makes a shot and zoom in. And this is gonna be very helpful when we are on enemies. The zoom in action is gonna auto lock on the enemy, and we are gonna shoot that fast as we can the first bullet. And we have the normal shooting, you know, for the hit. I have another smart action. I just came out with this one. I didn't record how I did it. I'm gonna display it right away. So I'm very used to throw a grenade as fast as you can. This is a smart action. Is gonna do it on a single tap of our L2 button. It's on a tap activation. Is gonna be like a short press of the Q letter. And now, as you can see, It's gonna press the L1 button. It's gonna have like a long wait, so the animation when he pull out the grenade happens, then automatically it's gonna throw it. So yeah, you are in a fight, you wanna throw the grenade for a single tap button, press Q, and there you go.
Grenade going out!
Another one,
To assault Alpha 2.
and that's it. Okay, another smart action that maybe is worth having for this config for Battlefield or for any other game, when you want to respawn as a unit or hero or vehicle, and sometimes it's not available, but you have to stay waiting in the menu, spamming the button so you can respawn. You can do a smart reaction that can help you. So you press a key, and SceneMatrix is gonna spam the respawn for you. And when this vehicle, unit, or hero is available, you're gonna respawn. It's gonna pick it up as fast as it can, and now you can stop spamming the respawn buttons by pressing again that key. So let me show you how you can do it. Let's go ahead and create a new smart action. It's gonna be a new mapping. Yeah, let's go for the M key, okay? And now, for the activation, it's gonna be a toggle press, right? And when we're pressing once, it's gonna keep doing something. What is gonna keep doing it? It's gonna keep spamming the cross button. For me, is for respawn, right? So I'm gonna press this one, and I'm gonna put it a weight of maybe 50, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna release it, another 50, and it keeps doing this until I press again the M key. Okay, I'm gonna save it, close it, and that's it. That's how you do a smart action that keeps spamming for you. So if that unit is not available, put the cursor above or the unit, hero, or whatever you want to pick it up. You press the M smart key. She's gonna keep spamming the respawn button. When that unit is gonna be available, you're gonna pick it up first, and then you spam it again, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope these new add-ons to the config are useful for you. Thanks again for your kind comments. I know this game is not as popular as many, but there is a lot of people asking me for a little attention to this, and I hope the way I wrote my scripts help you to understand and start to get familiar with SceneMatrix. It's an amazing device. So yeah, next I'm gonna do like a very short videos only. It's gonna be a collection of smart action. They're gonna be useful for any game that you wanna pick it up, and SceneMatrix is gonna serve you well. So thanks again for your time. See you next time.